गुड मॉर्निंग माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स, मैं हूं दीपक और आप देख रहे हैं दीपक इकॉनॉमी। So Ohm's law states that the current flowing through the conductor is directly proportional to the potential applied across it. Okay, so that implies V proportional to I. That implies V equal to R into I, where R is the resistance. This is our Ohm's law in scalar form. Okay, and in your plus 2 syllabus, whenever anybody will ask state Ohm's law, you have to give the statement of this one, not the Ohm's law in vector form. If anybody will ask you, specially ask you Ohm's law in vector form, then you have to give the apply Ohm's law in vector form, that equal to J equal to sigma E. Okay, otherwise you will state this one, or obviously you will tell this one, V equal to R into I, and this is your Ohm's law in scalar form. This is the statement, I proportional to V, but at constant temperature and pressure or at atmospheric condition. So that is the limitation of Ohm's law. What is the limitations? Limitations of Ohm's law is that it maintains or it obeys or it follows at constant temperature. At constant temperature, the Ohm's law is followed. Whenever temperature will vary, whenever pressure will vary, whenever the atmospheric condition will vary, changes, at that time our Ohm's law will change. Got it? This V equal to Ri will change, but J equal to sigma E will never change. Got it? It is always right, whatever be the condition may be. But the limitations of Ohm's law in scalar form is that first one, at constant temperature this Ohm's law is valid, otherwise not. Second one is, it is not a fundamental, not the fundamental law. ये हमारा कोई फंडामेंटल लॉ नहीं है, राइट? ये एप्लीकेशन को देख के हमने ओम्स लॉ लिए हैं. सो दिस इज नॉट द फंडामेंटल लॉ ऑफ नेचर. These two are the limitations. Next we will see the ohmic conductor and non-ohmic conductor. Ohmic conductor, non-ohmic conductor. So what is this one? Ohmic conductor, the conductor which obey Ohm's law, which obey Ohm's law is called ohmic conductor. जो भी कंडक्टर ओम्स लॉ को ओबे करता है उसको बोलेंगे ohmic conductor. Whereas in case of non-ohmic conductor, it does not obey Ohm's law. Does not obey Ohm's law. Okay, so जो भी कंडक्टर ओम्स लॉ को ओबे नहीं करता है उसको बोलेंगे नॉन ओमिक कंडक्टर. What are the examples? Examples are so many metals at low temperature, not at very high temperature. At low temperature. At high temperature, it will be converted into non-ohmic conductor. Here, example is metals at very high temperature. Okay, and so many examples are also there. In case of this one, non-ohmic conductor, semiconductors are there. Semiconductors are all non-ohmic conductor, but it's like your PN junction diode, transistor, transistor, all are non-ohmic conductor, but all the metals are conductor. Why? Because it obeys the Ohm's law. And what is the graph of this one, ohmic conductor? Suppose this is the potential difference applied across the conductor, and this is the current flowing through the conductor. Then the graph of ohmic conductor or Ohm's law is like this. It must be passing through the origin and having slope with potential V. Got it? So this is one straight line passing through the origin. Okay, between the graph V and I. So this is the graph of any ohmic conductor or Ohm's law. You can see. But because V is equal to what? I into R. So whenever potential is 0, current is 0, potential is 0. So it must start from origin and it is directly proportional to V proportional to I or I proportional to V. That's why it is one straight line. But in case of non-ohmic conductor, suppose this is V, this is I, then it looks like this one. Why? Because whenever potential is given, current will be there, or like this. Whenever there will be no potential but current will exist, okay, like this, or it must be non-linear, like this. So all these are graph of non-ohmic conductor, like this. Got it? So whenever the graph of non-ohmic conductor means it does not having a straight line. If it is having straight line, but it must not be going through the or passing through the origin. Okay, all these are difference between the ohmic conductor and non-ohmic conductor. Next is our resistance. As V is equal to what? I into R. That implies R is equal to what? R is equal to V upon I. This is the formula for or expression for resistance of any conductor, and V is the potential applied across that conductor, I is the current flowing through that conductor. Okay. So in general, resistance can be defined as what? Resistance can be defined as the property of the material or conductor by virtue of which it opposes the flow of charge. It opposes the flow of charge through that conductor. इसमें अगर चार्ज जाना चाहता होगा, अगर चार्ज जा रहा होगा, उसको अपोज करेगा, बट वही प्रॉपर्टी को क्या बोलेंगे? रेजिस्टेंस. दिस इज द क्वालिटेटिव डेफिनेशन ऑफ द रेजिस्टेंस, एंड क्वांटिटेटिव डेफिनेशन इज R is equal to the ratio of potential to the current. Potential applied across that conductor to the current flowing through that conductor. Okay, that is the quantitative definition, whereas qualitative definition is that it is the property of the conductor. एक कंडक्टर का प्रॉपर्टी होता है उसका अपना, जैसे कि मास इज द इनहेरेंट प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ द बॉडी. चार्ज इज द इनहेरेंट प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ द बॉडी. उसका अपना खुद का है प्रॉपर्टी. गॉट इट? उसके बाद में प्रॉपर्टीज होता है. सो इनहेरेंट प्रॉपर्टी मतलब उसका अपना खुद का है. So resistance is also, it is the property of this conductor by virtue of which it does not allow the flow of charge, or it opposes the flow of charge. चार्ज आने के लिए कोशिश करेगा, लेकिन उसको क्या करेगा? ये अपोज करेगा. उसको बोलेंगे रेजिस्टेंस, एंड द वैल्यू इज दिस वन. ओके, R is equal to V upon I. What is its unit and dimension? Resistance unit you can derive from this one, voltage per ampere, or we can say this one is ohm. because ohm has given the value of resistance or the definition of resistance. So ohm is the unit of resistance and it is denoted like this. Got it? So ohm is the unit of resistance. It is the SI unit. Dimension is also R is equal to what? V upon I. Again, V is equal to what? V is equal to W by Q. Already we have calculated. So V is equal to W upon Q. So this is equal to M1 L2 T minus 2 divided by A3. M1 L2 T to the power minus 3 A to the power minus 1. This is the dimension for potential. So here M1 L2 T minus 3 A minus 1 divided upon A. Current is a fundamental quantity, only ampere will be there. So this one will become M to the power 1 L to the power 2 T to the power minus 3 A to the power minus 2. This is the dimensional formula for resistance. Okay. Next, is your resistor. Next is your resistor. The device which is having resistance is called resistor. जिसका रेजिस्टेंस वैल्यू होगा उसको रेजिस्टर बोलेंगे. इसका मतलब कंडक्टर को भी रेजिस्टर बोल सकते हैं. Got it? So the device which is having resistance, that is called your resistor. So we are having two types of resistor. First one is your wire bound resistor. Wire bound resistor. Second one is your carbon core resistor. Carbon coated resistor. Okay. In your syllabus it is not present. Okay. It is not there. But carbon coated resistor is there in your syllabus. So we will study only carbon coated resistor. वायर बाउंड में कैसा होता है? वायर बाउंड होता है. हाँ, और वायर जितना लंबा होगा उतना रेजिस्टेंस का वैल्यू बढ़ता जाएगा. आई विल टेल यू. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी विल सी कार्बन कोटेड रेजिस्टर. कार्बन कोटेड रेजिस्टर. Again, it is of two types. They will manufacture in two ways. Suppose carbon coated resistor. That means in this resistor they are mixing carbon, resin and its alloy. Okay, and they will form the resistor. इसमें क्या होता है? There are few strips. कुछ लाइन होता है इस तरह का. 1, 2, 3 and this one is last one, fourth one. So this one is your first digit. This one is your second digit. This one is your multiplier or third digit. And this one, last one is your tolerance. ओके. सो कार्बन कोटेड रेजिस्टर जो होता है ये इस तरह होता है. मार्केट में मेन ऐसा होता है लाइक दिस. ये एक कलर, ये एक कलर और इधर एक कलर होता है. Got it? So like this we will decide or we will calculate the value of resistance of that resistor. Okay, and resistor can be represented like this. This is our fixed रेजिस्टर, फिक्स्ड रेजिस्टर और फिक्स्ड रेजिस्टेंस, गॉट इट। इसका वैल्यू कुछ भी होता होगा, so ये वैल्यू आ गई। सपोज इफ आई विल डू लाइक दिस, then this is your variable resistor, variable resistor। इसका रेजिस्टेंस वेरी कर सकता है, नॉब होता है, एक नॉब उसको घुमाओगे तो रेजिस्टेंस वैल्यू चेंजेस होता जाएगा। और एक होता है लाइक दिस, ये हो गया रेजिस्टेंस, बीच में एक ऐसा होता है, ये नोटेशन, इसको बोलते हैं पोटेंशियल डिवाइडर, पोटेंशियल डिवाइडर। व्हाई? बिकॉज इट इज हैविंग 3 टर्मिनल्स, ये एक हो गया टर्मिनल्स, ये दूसरा टर्मिनल, ये तीसरा टर्मिनल, इन दोनों के बीच में जो पोटेंशियल आएगा वो एक वैल्यू आएगा V1, इस तरह आएगा ये V2, राइट। इसीलिए इसको क्या बोलेंगे, पोटेंशियल डिवाइडर। ये क्या कर रहा है, पोटेंशियल को डिवाइड कर रहा है V1 और V2 में, इसीलिए पोटेंशियल डिवाइडर। सो दीज आर दी नोटेशन रिप्रेजेंटेशन, symbolic representation of the resistor. But for carbon coated resistor, we have to give the number or of the color. So all are first digit, second digit, multiplier and tolerance. We will see. We are having one table. This is color. First digit or second digit, multiplier, tolerance. So कलर इस तरह का होता है, like this. This one is your black, brown, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet, gray. This one is white. So black is there means first digit 0, brown is there means 1, red 2, orange 3, yellow 4, green 5, blue 6, violet 7, gray 8, white 9. Okay, in place of multiplier we will use 10 to the power this digit 0. So 10 to the power 0 means 1. Similarly here 10 to the power 1. Here 10 to the power 2. 10 to the power 3. 10 to the power 4. 10 to the power 5. 10 to the power 6. 10 to the power 7. 10 to the power 8. And here 10 to the power 9. Okay, there will be no tolerance for this color. And for tolerance, we are having gold, silver, and no color. For gold, it is having plus minus 5%. For silver, it is having plus minus 10%, and for no color it is having plus minus 20%. Okay, so how we are going to calculate the value of resistance by using this curve? Suppose एक कार्बन रेजिस्टर है और ये हो गया 3 तो। सपोज दिस वन इज ग्रीन, this one is red, this one is brown, and this is your gold. Got it? First one is your green, second one is your red, third one is your brown. So first digit, second digit. So resistance value कितना होगा इसका? Then we can calculate resistance value. Green means what is the value corresponding to green? 5. So first digit कितना होगा? 5. Second digit क्या है? Red है. So what is the value of red? Red is 2. So this is 2. Okay. Third digit is brown. Brown means 1. 1 means it is multiplier because थर्ड जो स्ट्रिप का कलर होगा वो मल्टीप्लायर है. सो क्या होगा? इनटू 10 टू द पावर कितना है? ब्राउन 10 टू द पावर 1 मींस 10. व्हाट इट? प्लस माइनस व्हाट इज द परसेंटेज ऑफ गोल्ड? गोल्ड इज हैविंग टॉलरेंस प्लस माइनस 5%. ओके. सो दिस इज द value of resistance given by me to the you. Got it? मैथ में तुमको जो कार्बन रेजिस्टर दिया उसका वैल्यू कितना आ रहा है? कितना? ये जो टॉलरेंस है, ये टॉलरेंस क्या है? मैन्युफैक्चर डिसाइड करते हैं और थोड़ा इधर उधर हो जाता है. मतलब प्लस 5% ज्यादा भी होगा और 5% कम भी हो सकता है. इसीलिए वो इधर देते हैं, वो मैन्युफैक्चर दे रहे हैं. सो इसीलिए उनका वैल्यू देते हैं, थोड़ा सा टॉलरेंस का वैल्यू ऊपर भी हो सकता है, थोड़ा नीचे भी हो सकता है, लेकिन लगभग इतना ही होगा. This means 520 and unit is ohm. So the value of resistance is equal to 520 ohm. Like this you have to calculate whatever you will be given to you. Okay. There are another type also there. In that case, now it is not designed, but sometimes they will give you. ओके. इस तरफ है, इसका जो एंड होता है, दिस वन इज 2 एंड, दिस वन इज द बॉडी एंड वन डॉट विल बी देयर एंड वन रिंग विल बी देयर. दिस इज योर एंड. ये दो ठो एंड है, ये भी है, ये भी है एंड. This is your ring. This is your dot. And this is your body. Okay? Body को हम लेते हैं फर्स्ट डिजिट. Body is the first digit. Whereas the color of end is second digit. Second digit. Dot को ले लेते हैं multiplier. ओके. और रिंग को ले लेते हैं टॉलरेंस. लाइक. ओके. सो बॉडी का कलर जो भी होता है उसको लेंगे फर्स्ट डिजिट. एंड में जो कलर होता है दोनों तरफ का एंड सेम कलर होगा. सो एंड को लेंगे सेकंड डिजिट. डॉट को लेंगे मल्टीप्लायर हियर 10 टू द पावर समथिंग. ओके. एंड रिंग इज कॉरेस्पॉन्डिंग टू द वैल्यू ऑफ टॉलरेंस. But now it is not designed, it is not given. Carbon coated resistor is important. All you have to remember. How can we remember this? There is a shortcut technique. We can use this one. BB Roy. Great Britain or British. BB Roy, Great British have very good wife. So BB Roy, Great Britain or British have very good wife. Like this you have to remember. Black, brown, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet, grey, white. Okay. And this one gold, silver, no color. Got it? Next we will see what is the factor affecting to the resistance. Factor affecting to resistance. First one, resistance of the conductor is directly proportional to the length of the conductor. If this one is the conductor and L is the length of that conductor, then resistance is directly proportional to length of the conductor. लेंथ अगर जितना बड़ा होगा उतना रेजिस्टेंस बढ़ता जाएगा. सेकेंड वन, resistance is inversely proportional to the cross sectional area of that conductor. अगर cross sectional area जितना है, that is inversely proportional to its resistance. Resistance is inversely proportional to the area of the cross section of that conductor. Okay, so जितना इसका छोटा होता जाएगा area of cross section, उतना resistance बढ़ता जाएगा. Third one is your resistance is depending on medium, or we can say R is directly proportional to resistivity. Okay, that is the property of the medium. So R is depending on medium. आयरन का अगर रेजिस्टेंस कुछ है, सिल्वर का अलग होना चाहिए, एल्यूमिनियम का अलग होगा, और मेटल टू मेटल डिपेंड करेगा. मीडियम टू मीडियम इट डिपेंड्स. सो द रेजिस्टेंस is depending on these three parameters. So by combining we can write R is equal to rho L upon A. Okay, R is equal to rho L upon A, where L is the length of the conductor, A is the cross sectional area of the conductor, and rho is the resistivity of the conductor. Okay, so all these are parameters on which resistance of the conductor depends. Again we will have 4 parameters. This is your resistance. R, it is denoted by R, and its unit is ohm. Okay. So reverse of resistance is your conductance. Conductance is the property of the material by virtue of which it allows to move the charges. But it मतलब ये क्या कर रहा है, ये कंडक्टर में चार्ज जो फ्लो करेगा उसको अलाउ करना चाहिए. It can conduct, but it is the reverse of resistance. So it is denoted by G. G is equal to 1 upon R. Okay, so G is equal to 1 upon R. It is the reverse or inverse of or reciprocal. It is equal to, conductance is equal to reciprocal of the resistance. Got it? So its unit is what? Its unit is ohm inverse. Ohm inverse ऐसे भी लिख सकते हैं ओम इनवर्स, और इसको ऐसे भी लिख सकते हैं मो. उसको उल्टा लो MFO मो. राइट, उसको और एक बोलते हैं साइमन. साइमन कैपिटल S. राइट, सो ओम इनवर्स, राइट, उल्टा भी लिख देते हैं, सो मो भी लिखते हैं, साइमन भी बोलते हैं उसका यूनिट. डायमेंशन यू कैन फाइंड इट अकॉर्डिंग. रेजिस्टेंस का उल्टा होगा 1 by R. ओके, दैट इज द डायमेंशन. रेजिस्टेंस का क्या होता है? रेजिस्टिविटी. Resistance is directly proportional to resistivity. Resistivity is denoted by rho. Got it? And its unit is what? Resistivity. We can calculate from this formula R is equal to rho L upon A. So that implies rho is equal to R A upon L. Okay. So what is the unit of this one? Unit is ohm and meter square divided by meter. So it is ohm meter. Practical unit of resistivity is ohm centimeter. Got it? Ohm meter is the SI unit of resistivity, whereas ohm centimeter is the practical unit of resistivity. Dimension is also we can find it. The dimension of R already we know. So from this R, area already we know. Length is also we know for. It is known for us. So we can calculate the dimension of resistivity. Next, for this conductance, again we are having another term, conductivity. We are having another term, conductivity. What is conductivity? Conductivity, sigma is the reciprocal of resistivity. Already I told you, sigma is equal to 1 by rho. So what is the unit of this one? Unit is, already we have written here ohm meter. So this one is unit. Ohm inverse per meter, or ohm inverse means mho or Siemens. Ohm inverse is Siemens and this one is meter inverse. Got it? So ohm inverse meter और mho, इसको हम ये भी लिख सकते हैं mho meter inverse like this. Got it? So all these are parameters related to the conductor. There are 4 parameters: resistance, resistivity, conductance, conductivity, and the units as well as dimension we have to remember. Next is your superconductivity. Superconductivity. What does it mean, superconductivity? That means it is the property of superconductor. Conductor होता है, उसके बाद में superconductor. Superconductivity is the process by which the resistance of the conductor loses below certain temperature. What does it mean? एक टेम्परेचर घटते जाएगा, घटता जाएगा, एक टाइम ऐसा आएगा कि उसका रेजिस्टेंस जितना भी है वो घट के क्या होना चाहिए? 0 होना चाहिए, और रेजिस्टिविटी कितना होना चाहिए? 0 हो जाना चाहिए. That is the process of superconductivity, and the device which follows this superconductivity is called superconductor. Got it? इसका मतलब है कि एक टाइम हम टेम्परेचर घटाते घटाते जाएंगे, जिस टाइम उसका रेजिस्टेंस वैल्यू और रेजिस्टिविटी वैल्यू 0 हो जाएगा, देयर इज लॉस ऑफ कंप्लीट रेजिस्टेंस. ओके, एट दैट टाइम वी कॉल दैट वन एज सुपर कंडक्टिविटी. और जो डिवाइस सुपर कंडक्टिविटी को फॉलो करेगा उसको बोलेंगे सुपर कंडक्टर. ओके, लाइक दिस. सपोज वी आर हैविंग टेम्परेचर दिस वन, सो एंड दिस वन इज रेजिस्टिविटी. अगर इस तरह से आ रहा है टेम्परेचर, व्हेन वी आर डिक्रीजिंग द टेम्परेचर, एंड एट दिस पॉइंट resistivity directly goes to 0. That means now this device is called superconductor, and the process is called superconductivity. And the temperature at which conductor becomes superconductor is called critical temperature or transition temperature. This one we call as critical temperature. और ट्रांजिशन टेम्परेचर। ट्रांजिशन टेम्परेचर मतलब ये कंडक्टर से सुपर कंडक्टर ट्रांसिट होगा और क्रिटिकल एट दैट पॉइंट को क्या बोलेंगे, वो टेम्परेचर को बोलेंगे क्रिटिकल टेम्परेचर, बिकॉज कंडक्टर इज नाउ कन्वर्टेड इनटू सुपर कंडक्टर। हाँ, उसमें ज्यादा दिखाई देगा क्या करंट। बट फॉर मर्क्यूरी केस, for mercury case it will be like this, the graph of like this. This is your temperature, this is your resistivity, and the critical temperature for mercury, Tc, critical temperature for mercury is 4.2 Kelvin. You have to remember this one. मर्क्यूरी के लिए क्रिटिकल टेम्परेचर और ट्रांजिशन टेम्परेचर कितना होता है, 4.2 केल्विन। उतना अगर हो जाएगा तो वो कंडक्टर से सुपर कंडक्टर में कन्वर्ट हो जाता है। गॉट इट। और द प्रोसेस इज कॉल्ड सुपर कंडक्टिविटी। जिस टाइम में वो उसका जो रेजिस्टेंस का वैल्यू होता है, रेजिस्टिविटी का वैल्यू होता है, वो जीरो हो जाएगा, उस प्रोसेस के बोलेंगे सुपर कंडक्टिविटी, और डिवाइस को बोलेंगे क्या बोलेंगे, सुपर कंडक्टर। गॉट इट। Okay, all this. Thank you.